how close are we getting to Matt Nagy actually being fired?
So the Bears have never, ever fired a coach in season, but that's kind of a skewed stat because their owner was their coach for like 50 years. So he's not going to fire himself. So if they lose Thursday, when the entire world wakes up on Thursday morning and whether they have a Bloody Mary or they pour their coffee, they sit down and watch the first game for sure before family gets there. And a lot of people are going to watch all three, obviously. It's the NFL. They lose to the Lions, and I'm telling you right now, I think they're going to. If they lose to the Lions on Thursday, I don't know how you don't fire this man on Friday. I mean, I'm serious. You can't allow this charter franchise to have those chants. Fire, Nagy. I mean, that's going to go on for several more weeks. You can't. You just got to put him out of his misery. Again, he's a really good guy. He's just a really lousy football coach.
Man, it's the holiday season, though, Cap. Jeez, get a guy a break. Let him last to the end of the year. This guy didn't even get a chance to swallow and digest his turkey.
His break is that he's going to get paid a whole lot of money to go away. He's got another year left. So, no. For me, if I was the owner, I would have already made a change. If I was making a change, I'd make Mike Pettin the head coach for the remainder of the season. He's a defensive assistant. He's been in that role. He was a head coach. Not a good one, but he was a head coach. You handle the media. Tabor will handle special teams. And Sean Desai will handle the defense as well as that plays. Boy, that defense looks pathetic. And then let Laser handle the offense, and we'll go find a new coach. And then I don't want to hear flavor of the day. Let's go get this OC and that OC who've never been a head coach. No, Chicago. Either go steal somebody else that is coaching somewhere else who's really good. It's the Bears, or go get me Ryan Day from Ohio State. That's who I want.
Cap, explain this to me. I hear what you're saying about Nagy, but people to me seem to be out of, and I agree he's not the man for this job. It doesn't look like to me with Justin Fields. 12-4, 8-8, 8-8, and then whatever he is this year. I mean, even if he's the equivalent of 4-12, that's like a 500 coach. You can do better, but why is he thought of as poorly as he is at this moment, do you think?
Because he was hired to be an offensive wonderkind. He was brought here to fix Mitch Trubisky, to modernize our offense. Well, guess what? In his career, they're averaging under 20 points a game, A. B, they're 32nd in offense right now. They've had two big-time quarterbacks they've drafted. I believe in Justin Fields. Again, Mitch wasn't great, but how much of that falls at the feet of Matt Nagy, too? And he is so stubborn about moving Justin out, rolling the pocket, running screen passes. We don't do any of that stuff. That yesterday when they threw that touchdown to Darnell Mooney, 88 out of the gate, gone, that was like, whoa. We don't run 2-yard passes and guys take it to the house. Where'd that come from? So, yeah, the offense is so pathetic that is why he will get fired.
Dave Kaplan joining us here at ESPN 1000 in Chicago on Keyshawn, J. Will, and Max. Cap, I have to ask you, because you talked about my squad, the Ohio State. Ryan Day, you said the name. How seriously should the Bears consider Ryan Day from Ohio State?
100%. All in. How much is it going to cost? I'm sure he's making, last I looked, I thought it was around $7 million. This is the Chicago Bears, Jay. They are worth north of $4 billion if they were going to go on the market. North of $4 billion. There is no amount. If you determine that's the guy, go get him. He coached Justin. He knows how to be a head coach. He's been an assistant in the NFL as a quarterback's coach with 2 different franchises. And by all accounts, people I know who know him, hell of a good dude. So he fits everything. Oh, and he's controlled the locker room. So, yeah, for me, that's the guy. I don't want the Bills OC and Ravens OC and this one's OC. No, I want someone who's been a head coach, period.
How about Khalil Mack? He's now out for the season. Have we seen the last game of him for the Bears?
I don't think so, because how are you going to pay all that dead cap money if you're trying to fix this thing? And if you are trying to fix it quickly, and I believe you should because you're the Chicago Bears, then you need Khalil Mack. I mean, what are you getting for him coming off a season-ending injury? Seriously. What are they going to pay you to say, oh, I got to make that deal? Someone's giving you 2 first-round picks? Sign me up. I don't think that's going to happen. So I believe Khalil will be back here. I don't think they'll re-sign Akeem Hicks. They definitely won't re-sign Allen Robinson. And then we'll see where it goes from here. They don't have a lot of draft capital either.
That is David Kaplan, ladies and gentlemen, ESPN Chicago. You can check him out, co-host of Cap and J Hood on ESPN 1000 Chicago, weekdays 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. Central. Hey, Cap, thanks a million for jumping on. As
Hey,
always.
Cap, how about those Bills?
Hey, man, who you pick a team right now, and let's go head-to-head, mano-a-mano.
He picked the Raiders before, Cap.
I wasn't talking to you, Jay. You always got to try the gotcha
Raiders.
moment. Don't listen to him.
The
He's not
Bears
even
beat the Raiders.
he's not even giving you the full context. Don't. Hey, man, go enjoy your day, Cap. Don't listen to this
Thanks,
dude.
Cap.
Please.
All right, Cap.
Thanks, Cap. Hey, listen, we got
See ya.
much more coming up, but, Key, we have 30 seconds. What do you think about Ryan Day?
I think it's a
For the
good
Bears.
option. I mean, he runs a pro-style system to a degree that will fit in the NFL. He's been in the NFL, so he knows the pulse of the NFL. What you essentially will probably be getting is a better Matt Rule in this situation.
Well, Ryan Day will make $7.6 million next year. So
All
he
right,
was
so
right
give him
on it, Cap.
14.